think there is no problem if I'm too high, you know? People
Yeah,
love
yeah,
my voice.
You can never be too high.
Ah, come on.
So welcome guys to the first game between those two players, second game from today. We have DIMAGA spawning on the top and Dignitas BlinG on the top.
I think that's Mr. Pink is the lagger.
Nah, it was you know, the type of lag that when the game is starting, sometimes it lags for a bit and then it seems fine right now. But I will kick the orbs on the next game. And oh, in case there are some viewers that listened to me last week, I was complaining a lot that my PC sucks when I'm streaming. I had like 10 or 15 frames, and right now I changed over Intel CPU and with a pretty expensive motherboard, and I'm running the CPU at 4.3, and I'm streaming right now and I'm having 38 frames, and it's awesome. It feels so good.
Yeah, it feels like a hot banana. It feels like a hot banana or better. Just tell me. No lies.
Okay, so we have 13 spawning pool by DIMAGA.
Yeah, very fast spawning pool because he wants his queen as fast as possible and his links as fast as possible, but without delaying the drone production. So so after that he will be able to get the links out and get his hatchery up. Also. Without being blocked by the probe to build his
yeah, that's what I have seen.
That's why that's why a lot of Zergs make a very fast spawning pool, but not really a 10 spawning pool or like an 11.
Yeah. You don't need to be like
semi-alien. Like 13, 13 or 14. 14 is the standard, so 13 is like.
Well, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks to go for a fast hatchery because, as you said, the BlinG.
Look at DIMAGA. He's making this against the Nexus first. He's making 6 links.
Oh, he wants to try to put some pressure, and I think he knows that BlinG on all the games he played in the league, he opened with fast expansion, except versus Cloud.
This is not really a fast expansion, but actually a Forge Nexus. You know?
Yeah, Forge Nexus. Yeah, of course.
Actually, you make your cannon pretty late, so those links might have a time to enter, but. I think BlinG will have the money.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean it's unlucky for DIMAGA because it's cross position. If it would been closer, look, now it's the money for gateway.
What a timing! What a timing!
Yeah, man. I mean, he was lucky. He was lucky because if it was
and look at Dima. Look at what Dima is doing. Expanding at the gold already.
Yeah, also very standard, you know. I mean, you should take a third, but not on the gold. Usually, you take it near your base.
Yeah, he's even more extreme than you are.
No, I think I do the third at the same timing, 4 minutes and 40 seconds or something like this.
Yeah, but he's taking the gold, so he's even more extreme. That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah, agreed.
I usually expect crazy
more
stuff
greedy.
by you.
You see, the better Zerg, more greedy.
So we have standard opening by BlinG, Forge, Expand, Gate, Cybernetics Core, and then Stargate, of course.
Look at his Chrono Boost. His Chrono Boost is only probes, so he will have a strong economy. So I think he's preparing for like a middle game push, you know, with this starport also, to make some harassing with 1 Void Ray and maybe like 3 or 4 Phoenix, and then transition from that into a middle game push with like 6-7 gates, maybe a robotics, and those Phoenix and Void Rays from the beginning.
And what's the timing for Protoss push?
Look the Overlord. DIMAGA might see something.
Yeah.
Oh no, he sees just the cybernetics, and he sees that there is no chrono boost on the cybernetics, so I think he will guess there is something like a starport or maybe a fast robotics.
Yeah, but it's still kind of standard.
Yeah, it's standard, but anyway, you should scout for this. So it usually matters a lot what you scout, what you see, and
Yeah, yeah,
how
of
you
course.
react, you know?
So oh, DIMAGA already adding an evolution chamber. Actually, it's the standard timing for it. What should Dima do right now? More exactly, he just spotted the void
I
ray.
think he should saturate the gold as soon as possible. I mean, look, he has like a good saturation on his main natural. He should just maybe, I mean, he should done till now transfer the drones, but I see that he's just producing some new drones for that gold to saturate it, and then just defend it, you know, with like 3 queens or maybe some spore crawlers, so he doesn't get any pain from this void ray and the next phoenix. Oh, but look, he's making another void ray. What the fuck, man? He should make phoenix. Anyway,
Yeah,
I think
for me at least, it's kind of hard when I see air, and for me it's hard to defend because I'm a noob.
I
But
mean, look, that second queen was on time at the gold, so the void
Yeah.
ray can't do any
and
damage.
even the spore color is ready right now. So what?
And even the overlord, look, he has many overlords. To put overlord so you can see above the hill, you know, above
Yeah. Oh,
So
nice thing actually. In case
Anyway,
people.
he transitioned from that on 7 warp gates with +1. Look, I mean, this is a sick timing push now, cause I don't. Oh man, but DIMAGA has a lot of links, and
Oh,
he's but he's not upgrading any link.
he's upgrading the +1 missile attacks.
Yeah, that's
And-
not so good, because now if he comes out with a strong army, this Protoss guy, he can kill those links. Look how many zealots he has, and his +1 is on the way. I mean, we'll finish.
He only has zealots actually and a few sentries just to do force fields around.
Exactly, and those zealots will just crush the zerlings, because DIMAGA, I think he should upgrade the armor, the carapace, you know?
Yeah.
The Zerg
Because with +1 zealots
I
kill
mean,
zerlings with 2 shots and not 3 shots.
Exactly. I mean, look how he's massacring DIMAGA. And I think this will give BlinG a good edge on this game, bringing him the advantage.
Yeah, and the gold fell down. DIMAGA is pushing back. Look at how many queens he has. He has 6 queens.
Yeah, man, but this is bad. What can he do with those queens? I mean, now this guy can just force field the ramp and just kill all those queens, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, and all those
Oh, look, he caught 2 of them, 3 of them actually. Nice transfusion by DIMAGA, but it's still not going to be enough.
I mean, this BlinG guy, he beat DIMAGA before, but I wasn't expecting him to beat him so directly, you know, like a one-sided raid
Yeah.
and stuff, you know. Anyway, you
So
can do
more
nothing
force
against
fields.
that. Yeah, whatever, man. I mean,
That is a good game.
anyway, the strategy that BlinG used was kind of a linish anyway, but DIMAGA should scout it better and don't make that roach upgrade. I mean, has no sense for me. I don't know. You better make the Ling attack or the carapace. And don't overmake queens, you know? Don't overmake queens. I mean, you make one queen per base, and then you make like 2 queens per base when you see void rays and stuff like this, but that's it, stop, you know? Just
Yeah.
extend on the creep and keep all the queens on one hotkey, so you can defend your overlords and stuff like this if he's going hardcore for air. But don't overmake the queens, like 6 queens like DIMAGA did. Just make links and ground army, because the Protoss can just switch into Colossus or some ground strong army and catch you off guard, you know?
Yeah, so interesting score. An interesting game. It was kind of standard, how should you call it?
It wasn't so standard, but still. It was a high level game, anyway.
Let's see if DIMAGA will be ready.
Man, and this map is awful. I mean, that Antigua shipyard, it's awesome. I mean, you saw that gold and you can take it and stuff like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty awesome for Zerg against Protoss. But this Tal'Darim is like the reverse of it, you know? I don't like it at all. I don't know if any Zerg likes it. I mean, it's good if you can survive without any damage past the 10-minute mark, because then you can just break rocks and take bases everywhere with Zerg here against Protoss. But otherwise, I think on the first 10 minutes the map it's painfully bad for the Zerg against Protoss. Why? Because he can cannon rush you under the cliff, so you should always verify that. So you should always go for a spawning pool first and stuff like this. And even then, you should still scout the you should scout the down of the I mean under the cliff to see if there is any cannon rush. After that, you should also make units just to break the rocks from the third, so you can take a third base, you know?
Yeah.
That's also bad because you need to stop your drone production to make actually units to take your third base. Because if you would, I mean, as the majority of the Zergs, if you would take the third distanced one, the long distance one, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, then you can just continue drone production, but you will have problems against any harassing, you know, from Protoss. I mean, if Protoss decides to harass you with Dark Templars, he can just put a pylon above the cliff of that base and just warp Dark Templars there, or even Zealots. He can also send some Phoenixes there from the above the cliff, you know. Stuff like this. Anything he makes to harass, he can harass that base quite successfully. Also, it's harder for a Zerg to extend the creep from his natural to that long distance.
Yeah, yeah. So it's going to
I
be.
mean, you need like 3 creep to more. I mean, 3 times to extend the creep to more 3 times, and
yeah,
you need
and
it
look,
very fast. So you actually sacrifice 1 inject for extending your creep, so you can be prepared to prepared for some airplay like Void Rays and Phoenixes. So you can reach with the queens from your main base and naturally in time to your third base to defend against the Void Ray and Phoenixes.
so we see that BlinG is already opening with a Forge and Nexus. He's not adding any cannon
same
now.
as in the last game.
Yeah, he's not adding any cannon right now because he scouted
man.
DIMAGA on time and he saw that there are no Zerlings for now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if his cannon will be on time because he's making it pretty late. I think this is a mind game, and BlinG is thinking that DIMAGA will not go now directly for the... See? And he's right. I mean, DIMAGA is not going now blind for the Protoss base. He tried to block the... I mean, to push away the probe first.
Yeah. So...
and now, I mean, because of that, BlinG could make later cannon, and that helped him make a faster gateway. So now he will make a faster cybernetic score. So this might mean a faster push, you know, something like a 7 gate all-in or something like that. That will be very, very, very hard for DIMAGA to stop, you know.
So let me see if I got this right. You open with Pylon Forge, that's standard. But you will also scout in the meantime. So if you find the Zerg faster, you will see when the spawning pool is. And if there is no early spawning pool or 6 pool or something like that,
but look, this is interesting. Speed is done for DIMAGA's link. And look,
oh, nice.
I mean, this guy let one space on his wall. And he saw the gas. Look at his vision. He saw the gas. So this is pretty bad. He shouldn't allow that to happen. I mean, he wasn't even making one zealot. He was so greedy, going directly for the stalker.
Yeah. So
I mean, you shouldn't be so greedy as Protoss, because you had already an advantage by delaying the Zerg expansion and making him make
Zerlings and speed.
Zerlings and
he might
like this.
BlinG is forced to get some probes over in order to protect that stalker that would have died. Yeah, it was pretty okay. Killing another probe, nicely done by DIMAGA.
Oh, okay. He can kill.
Oh, he killed the stalker. Oh,
that's sick. Still, look at the cybernetics call. He's still chrono boosting that, or not?
No, he's chrono boosting the forge right now.
Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why. Maybe he wants to do like a 1-1 upgrades push, because usually if you chrono boost the warp gate upgrade, when you push, you will have your +1 ready, you know. I mean, until you fight for the first time with
yeah.
units, so
You will have plenty of time.
There's no need to waste chrono boost on forge. You better use all your chrono boost on
5 gate.
On warp gate upgrade.
6 gate. No, yeah, 6 gate.
Yeah, I mean he should usually do a 7 gate, but because DIMAGA was in his base with Zerlings, I'm even
DIMAGA sees the chrono boost on the forge.
Oh man, he tries to.
No, that was a bit bad. But
I mean, now I'm even thrilled how he had money for so many gateways, because DIMAGA delayed his
yeah, his pro. It's Protoss, what did you expect?
his economy. Not really. I mean, I expected him to do like a 5 gate push now or something like that. But it seems. Oh, and look now, he stopped the pro production. He has 2 lines of probes on his expansion, and he's now also waiting for his. Look, he chrono boosted all the gateways. See?
Yeah. The problem is that DIMAGA expects
and look on the right. Look on the right, Axel Naga. He has a ninja pylon there. So see, this is the situation that I was speaking about. I mean, if you make your third there, as DIMAGA did, it's hard for you to defend that successfully, you know?
Yeah, the problem is that DIMAGA is kind of expecting Void Ray. He has a Spore Crawler placed at the natural. And
I mean, DIMAGA wasn't looking for that that timing of the gateway and cybernetics. I mean, if you see that the Protoss guy is so greedy, it's usually a sign that he wants to use that greediness, you know, to fructify, to make from it like a strong push.
And look, again, a lot of zealots and a lot of sentries are attacking DIMAGA's hatchery right now.
He's targeting directly the hatchery. That's sick.
Yeah.
He also didn't use any force field to catch those queens.
7 roaches, the Hydralisk then is now done, but nice.
Look now at the third. He's also
he's also attacking the third at the same time with a couple of zealots that are upgraded at 1-0. So anyway, the roaches are out right now. This is going to be very close for DIMAGA, but it's still looking bad for him.
It's not close. I tell you, the Protoss won. There is no chance for DIMAGA to come back from it.
Ouch.
If DIMAGA comes back from here, I will go and take coaching from him, you know? He will be my Zerg idol for the rest of my life.
12 more roaches on the way, and the drones are coming. But seems that BlinG target fire down the hell.
It's because those roaches have also speed and they're also on the creep, so they have like 4 speed, you know, so Zealots has no chance to catch them.
As you can see, DIMAGA right now, it's kiting the Zealots.
Yeah, you have the best thing you can do with those Zealots is to kill some buildings. Anyway, he now killed like 2 expansions, so look, now is the Stalkers are coming from behind, so he can use the Zealots just to tank damage. But still, I mean, if I would be BlinG now, I would just make a robotics in my base and just
he added the Twilight Council.
Just make a third base and stuff like this, you know. I wouldn't attack anymore.
Yeah,
he made that for BlinG upgrade, I mean.
Yeah. So DIMAGA is still fighting very bravely. 4 more roaches on the way, plus 2 missile attacks. But look how BlinG spreaded his Stalkers.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. In this scenario, it's like the Stalkers beat the roaches because the Protoss player has more money, you know?
Very strong attack by BlinG, he showed us today. And even in last week, so I'm more curious how Forte will play. Forte has problems with PC right now, unfortunately, so DIMAGA might take Forte. Anyway, Forte is still...
What race is Forte playing?
Protoss also, Protoss. Yeah. Okay. But Forte, BlinG is still much better than Forte, I think, so it's still...
I also think that, yeah. I think DIMAGA will take out Forte. So.
Yeah, so... let me actually check the... Skype. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Back to the game. Burrow on the way. Tunneling close and DIMAGA
Yeah,
is still
man. I
trying
mean,
it.
the Protoss should went back to his home some time ago. You know.
Yeah, but what can Dima do right now in order to get back into the
Nothing.
game?
Even with the Barrow, he can do nothing because if they trade armies, the Protoss is still in an advantage. So.
Oh, missed
man,
force fields.
that was bad. Yeah, still, you can make mistakes like this from BlinG position and still... Oh, he has BlinG also, so...
Yeah, so he can do a lot of kiting.
Oh man, those force fields were good now, catch 3 roaches. And
Yeah, so
he can just
basically
BlinG.
you can't kill the stalkers right now, yeah, because he can blink them behind.
BlinG, man. Oh man, he didn't blink, what the fuck, he blinked aggressively.
And
He had one
yeah, when the hatchery is done, BlinG is attacking again. So DIMAGA can't actually catch a break. He's fighting with the drones right now, blinking back again.
Yeah,
more
he's putting
roaches.
some stalkers to target the hatchery. So anyway, DIMAGA can do nothing, I mean... If I would be the Protoss, I wouldn't even attack like this. I would just make a robotics, make some Colossus, take a Third, and then attack with one big
Yeah,
ball.
that's a good game. So 2-0 for BlinG. Nice first games.
Yeah, anyway, he didn't surprise me because I knew this guy could take out DIMAGA. He took him out couple of times, so... I think he's a good overall Protoss player. At least Protoss versus Zerg, you know? I don't know much about his Protoss versus Terran, but I think his PvZ is quite good.
So let me check. Forte and DIMAGA on Shattered Temple. Where it is the Shattered Temple.